Have you ever had an inspection kill a real estate deal? I have, and I definitely learned some lessons from it. I can look back now and say there were a lot of things I should have done differently that could have possibly helped keep that deal together. I had some anxious buyers. They didn't really understand the inspection process. I didn't talk to the agent on the other side of the transaction to really understand what the sellers wanted out of this. How strong was their motivation to sell? What did I think that they would maybe be willing to concede on as we were negotiating through that process? I've learned a lot in my 8 years of real estate, and I will tell you that I have found one of the most important things to do when it comes to inspection negotiations is, number one, educate your buyers. Number two, ask the questions to your buyers. How would you feel if you lost this home? How big of a deal is this to you? Understand what their underlying motives are and which decisions they're making out of logic and which decisions they might be making out of emotion. Number three, talk to the agent on the other side of the deal. What's going on in their head? What is happening with that other buyer or seller in the transaction? Number three, you have to keep in mind what you paid for the home up front, like what that original negotiation yielded. Did you pay a higher price for that property? Did you get a lot of concessions up front, like closing costs or a lower purchase price? Those are all going to bode into how flexible some people may be when it comes to negotiation. At the end of the day, I am a firm believer in respectful communication during the negotiation process too. I have never found that being the bullying agent that is going to just tell people what they should do has worked effectively. I like to take an approach that makes it feel like we're partners with the other agent on the other side of the transaction. How do we come to a viable solution that gets both the buyer and the seller a win in this situation, that makes both of them feel like they want to move forward in this situation? Because if you get too aggressive, if you bully too much, you may end up with one side that walks away and another side that is completely disappointed in you because they thought that you had the power to negotiate for them, when indeed you let your ego get in the way and you ruined the negotiation process and the deal as a whole for them. There's a lot more to inspections and inspection negotiations than meets the eye. It's really important to have an agent that not only understands kind of what a normal inspection process looks like, what good inspectors that help you understand if issues are really major, minor, just kind of maintenance issues, and then also going into it with the right attitude of patience, calmness, and respect so that you can have a conversation with the other side and come to a viable solution together. If you are looking for experienced agents who will negotiate on your behalf to get you the end result that you want, we would love to help you here at the Midwest Dream Team. Reach out, DM us, or give us a call.